Meet the Roman emperor whose name rarely appears in school books, yet whose short reign remains one of the most astonishing in ancient history, Elagabalus. He rose to power at just 14 years old, becoming one of the youngest emperors Rome had ever seen. With immense authority placed in the hands of a teenager, the empire entered a period marked by unusual decisions, extravagant displays, and constant controversy. Elagabalus was born in Syria and served as a young priest of the sun deity Elagabal. His rise to the throne was engineered by his politically skilled grandmother, Julia Maesa, who believed her grandson could stabilize Rome after a turbulent period. But once crowned emperor, Elagabalus shocked Rome by constantly pushing against the traditions and expectations that had shaped the empire for centuries. One of the earliest concerns among Roman leaders was his appointment of officials. Instead of choosing people based on experience or leadership ability, he often selected individuals using strange and personal criteria that confused and frustrated the Senate. This weakened trust in his judgment and made many feel that the empire was being guided by impulse rather than reason. His public events were equally unsettling to Roman society. Elagabalus enjoyed staging theatrical displays that blurred the line between entertainment and controversy. Ancient writers describe large, chaotic spectacles in which he treated people in ways that felt deeply disrespectful to Roman values. These incidents fueled rumors and resentment among the population and further distanced him from Rome's traditional leadership. Elagabalus was also known for challenging social norms in ways that left Roman citizens divided. He often preferred to dress in elaborate outfits and adopt roles that did not align with Roman expectations for an emperor. While this fascinated some observers, it worried others who believed he was intentionally disrupting the social order. His behavior became a constant point of conversation throughout the empire, as many struggled to understand whether he was acting out of personal interest, religious devotion, or simply youthful rebellion. At his banquets, he created unusual themes, sometimes inviting groups of guests chosen for one shared characteristic, turning the gatherings into spectacles rather than diplomatic events. He also developed a reputation for dramatic gestures, such as tossing valuable gifts to crowds from high balconies just to observe how people reacted. Though not violent, these actions showed how far he was willing to go in creating shock and chaos. Tension eventually grew within his own household. Even his family, who had elevated him to power, began to worry that his unpredictable behavior was damaging Rome's stability. The Praetorian Guard, Rome's elite protectors, also grew uneasy with an emperor who seemed uninterested in governance and more focused on personal experimentation. After 4 turbulent years, a decision was made by those closest to him. At only 18 years old, Elagabalus was removed from power in a swift political move supported by both the Guard and members of his own family. His grandmother, Julia Maesa, the same woman who had once raised him to the throne, played a key role in restoring order. Elagabalus remains one of Rome's most controversial rulers, a teenager who pushed the boundaries of tradition until even the empire's most powerful figures decided he had gone too far. Follow for more historical video.